So Bradford City have today confirmed the departure of Adam Wilson as he rejoins TNS on loan for the 2024-25 season, and in today's video I'm going to bring you guys my thoughts and opinions on this departure. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes on today's video, that I'd massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on Adam Wilson. Obviously he doesn't really fit into the system, so a loan I guess kind of does make sense, but also do you think he would have been good enough to stay in England, League 2, National League? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. So Bradford City tweeted today at 10 AM saying Adam Wilson will spend the 2024-25 season on loan at TNS FC. The article does then read Adam Wilson has completed a season-long loan move to the New Saints. The winger signed for the Bantams from the Welsh outfit last August, making 16 appearances in claret and amber during the 2023-24 season. He will now spend the remainder of the campaign at Park Hall Stadium. Bradford City AFC would like to wish Adam the very best throughout his loan spell at TNS. Obviously, with him signing for another club, the New Saints FC tweeted saying, the New Saints are delighted to announce the return of Adam Wilson as the winger makes the move back to Park Hall on loan from Bradford City. Their article does then read, the New Saints sign Adam Wilson on loan from Bradford City. The New Saints are delighted to announce the return of Adam Wilson as the winger makes the move back to Park Hall on loan from Bradford City. Wilson initially joined the club in September 2022, having previously risen through the ranks of Newcastle United's academy, where he made 61 appearances for the Magpies. During his first spell at Park Hall, the 24-year-old impressed with some outstanding performances. He made 22 appearances in one season at the club, finding the net on 7 occasions as the club picked up the JD Simru Premier title and was also voted Supporters Player of the Season. His form earned him a move to EFL League 2 club Bradford City, for whom he made 16 appearances in all competitions. The exciting attacking winger opened his Bradford account in memorable fashion, scoring a late equaliser in a 1-1 draw at home to Wrexham last season. Wilson will join up with the Saints squad, who kicked off their defence of the league title with a commanding 4-1 victory over Flint Town last Friday evening. He could make his second debut in the crucial UEFA Conference League playoff first leg tie with, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, with FK this Thursday evening. Speaking on Wilson's arrival, head coach Craig Harrison said, I'm delighted to bring Adam Wilson back to the football club. I have a really good relationship with Adam and we have kept in contact since his move to Bradford last season. Unfortunately, due to a managerial change and style of play, Adam has found himself not playing as much as he wanted to, which has gave us the opportunity to bring him back to Park Hall on loan. It strengthens our squad as we have picked up 3 or 4 injuries over the last 6 games in Europe, and it gives Adam the chance to get more match minutes. It's another great addition to a very strong squad and keeps competition for places very high. Following his return to Park Hall, Adam Wilson said, I thoroughly enjoyed my time at TNS a couple of seasons ago, so it's great to be rejoining the club on loan again. The boys are on the brink of making history, so it's an exciting time to be involved, and I hope I can make the difference in the upcoming matches. I loved playing under Craig and the coaching staff previously, so I am looking forward to working with them this season and contributing to the team and all that sort of stuff. Adam Wilson's player sponsorship is available at this moment in time. And I think my overall thoughts are it probably is for the best that Adam Wilson went out on loan this season, because I think a comment summed it up very perfectly on a reply to Bradford City's original tweet saying, another victim of the BCAFC managerial merry-go-round with different systems and styles. It's so true. Adam Wilson was signed to play wide right in a 4-2-3-1 under Mark Hughes in a possession-based team. He's ended up having to play left wing back in a 3-5-2 under Graham Alexander, who plays long ball. It's completely different and very contrasting styles of play, considering the club are meant to be going down the younger player sort of route to sell them for profit. Not really something we've looked to do so far this transfer window, especially on a permanent basis, apart from maybe Tyreek Wright. But even then, I don't really see the resale value in Wright, in all honesty. But I think Wilson needed to go out on loan this season. There's still a few more players to go out the door, but we'll get onto them later on in today's video. But even last campaign, I know Alexander came in and around November time time, but Wilson barely kicked a football at all last season. Just 10 League Two appearances for him on only the 4 starts. He averaged 39 minutes per game. He scored 1 goal, averaging a goal every 393 minutes. He also did miss 1 big chance with a 17% goal conversion rate. No assists in there for him, averaging 22.6 touches per 90, which is obviously not amazing. No big chances created, only 0.3 key passes per game with a 74% passing accuracy and a 17% accurate cross rate. His defensive stats are not particularly amazing at just 0.2 interceptions per game, 0.7 tackles per game, at 2.9 balls recovered per game, and 0.4 clearances per game as well, and obviously no penalty offences and no errors which led to a shot or a goal. In terms of some of his other statistics, he averaged 1.5 dribbles per 90, 63% of them being successful, which I think is a very good return, to be fair, for a winger. That's probably his best stat out of them all. His duel stats aren't amazing. He wins 45% of his ground duels and 22% of his aerial duels. He also picked up 1 booking last season. He hasn't played for Bradford City since the 23rd of March, where we lost 3-0 away at Harrogate. He came on as a sub at home to Doncaster a couple of weeks before that and looked quite good, and we didn't see him in a single matchday squad after that. He barely got an opportunity at all under Graham Alexander. He actually played, I think, as a sub in Alexander's first 2 games, then made the odd EFL trophy appearance and was an unused substitution in a number of other of their matches, and only got the 4 sub appearances under Graham Alexander in the league, which tells you everything you need to know about him. He got a few opportunities, to be fair, under Kevin McDonald, scored that brilliant goal against Wrexham which rescued a point for us, but you look at some of his other performances in there and we didn't exactly do amazing in them. We had a 4-1 defeat against MK Dons, a 1-0 win against AFC Wimbledon, to be fair, a 1-0 win against Swindon, but a 2-1 defeat against Tranmere, a 2-0 defeat against Middlesbrough, a 1-1 draw against Harrogate, and obviously played in his debut, I think, against Wrexham in the AFL Cup, where he actually did okay. I'm pretty sure he scored a penalty in that game as well. But he's now 24 years of age. It's still got 2 years left on his contract. You would assume it's Bradford City, so there is an option for a further season, and he's going to come back with a year left on his deal, and he needs to have an unbelievable season at TNS, and he also needs to make himself potentially a little bit more adaptable to playing in other positions, because while he's done okay in left wing back in pre-season, he's very similar to Tyreek Wright in that he's very telling that he's a winger playing in wing back because he can't really defend. I do feel a little bit sorry for him though, because he has shown he can be a very good player. He's got a good potential there, he's good skill, very good when he cuts in on that left foot. Yes, at times he's going to be frustrating, but I think that's kind of normal for a League Two attacking player. They're not going to be amazing every game. Andy Cook's not amazing every game. And I feel like, for me personally, Wilson should have tested himself in England again. He's already proven he can do it in Wales. He needed to test himself in England. And I think this is actually quite a poor move for his career. I know he wants to go back and play regular first team football where he's guaranteed to play, or almost guaranteed to play, and enjoy his football again, but he needed to do that in England. For me, at the absolute minimum, he should have been in the National League, but I think there would have been some League 2 clubs who would have been interested in him, the likes of Accrington Stanley, the likes of Harrogate Town. These sort of teams would have been good moves for Adam Wilson. He decided to go back over to Wales though, and that's a little bit of a concern for me, and it doesn't really say much about his mentality, about how he wants to prove himself in England. He's kind of just happy to be settled and just kind of go through the motions in Wales, and I'd like to see him challenge himself a bit more in England, and unfortunately it doesn't seem to be the case, and I think that's probably his Bradford City career done. Unless this season he gets 20 goals and 15 assists, I can't really see him coming back next campaign, especially when we don't naturally play with wingers. If we have a look then how the Bradford City squad is now lining up for the 2024-25 campaign, obviously a player highlighted in yellow is somebody who has not been publicly announced to have signed a new contract with a football club. A player highlighted in light blue is on loan at Bradford City, and a player highlighted in orange is on loan away from Bradford City. So you can still see there is more business still to be done. We still expect Sam Stubbs to move on, Kevin McDonald, a few midfielders will probably move on as well, and a couple strikers as well, but there's still a few positions which I'd like to see us improving. In all honesty, I think we could do with another centre back when probably Sam Stubbs does move on. I think we might actually need a bit more competition for Brad Halliday, if I'm being honest. I don't think he's had a particularly amazing start to the season whatsoever, but fingers crossed Adam Wilson does well once again over in Wales and he proves himself to Graham Alexander, because in the few games that we saw of him under Alexander, I don't think he looked too bad in all honesty, but we just don't naturally play with wingers, so I guess it makes sense for all parties to let him go out on loan. I still believe though he should have gone out on loan somewhere in England. But I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. Could try and hit 100 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that I'd massively appreciated. subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on Adam Wilson joining TNS on loan for the remainder of the 2024-25 season. Thank you all very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day. Go subscribe as well to more SHD for even further football content, and I'll see you all very soon for another one. Peace.